I comment on the news, so there's really no excuse not to listen to the Neil Archer Show. Well, chaps, well, I'm not sure what's going on with the Trump administration at the moment. Some things seem to be going well, like the economy, the closing of the borders, and the deportation of the illegal immigrants. They all seem to be going according to plan, and fairly rapidly. However, there are other areas of issue where nothing seems to be happening, and the major one in that I've been concerned about is the Epstein, naming names and all that kind of thing. That seems to have. There seems to be something very strange going on with that. Pam Bondi has said that there's lots and lots and lots of hours and hours and hours worth of videotape that they have to go through to presumably sanitize in some way to protect the identities of the victims, which, okay, fair enough, that's understandable. However, it's concerning that nothing at all is coming out. I would have thought that something, some names could be named, even if they can't actually yet issue the video evidence. So there's that, and now we've got Kash, Patel and Bongino coming in, doing an interview and saying that Epstein in fact did commit suicide. I've seen the file, I think they said, I'm paraphrasing here, and it was definitely suicide. Well, I think most people don't believe that, and I have seen somebody did say, I'm not sure who it was, it might have been Lionel actually, that maybe Epstein was given a sort of an alternative where he could, we're going to kill you, but we'll give you the opportunity to commit suicide, and it will be slightly more dignified, and possibly he may have committed suicide by some other means than hanging, and then after he was dead, they broke his neck to make it look like he hung himself. I don't know. I suppose it's possible, but if he'd, I don't know. I suppose there would have been difficult questions asked. How did he get a pill? Blah blah. I don't know. I mean, it's a very, very weird set of circumstances that just doesn't seem to add up. And I think most people at the moment are not happy with the way that has been dealt with. That's something which time will tell what's going to happen, but it does seem a bit peculiar. And now we've also got this thing with Comey and his 8647 Instagram post, was it, or whatever, X, where he put up this picture of the shells on the beach that spelt out 8647, which anybody with any kind of knowledge of sort of gangster movies or anything like that would know that 86 means, is a way of saying somebody should be killed, and for him to say that he didn't, he thought it was just a political message. I mean, that's absolute lunacy. The man's if he thinks we're going to believe that, he's an idiot. And of course, he's rushed off to. So after he's been interviewed by the FBI, he's rushed off to MSNBC, I think, to do an interview. They're getting at me, blah blah blah, all this kind of crap. So anyway, it just seems that things are not happening that we wanted to happen, and certainly not as quickly as we wanted them to happen. So That's it for today, I think. Thank you very much for joining me. Well done if you got this far, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now.